I was just live, but they said that my video wasn't making sound, and I'm not sure why, because I checked all the settings. And according to YouTube, my microphone and my camera should be working right now. But anyway, I'm gonna start over. Hello, YouTube friends and family. How are you guys doing today? I hope that everyone is doing wonderful and swell per usual on this good Friday morning. It is May the 22nd, 2026, and it is currently 10:03 a.m. here in Southfield, Michigan. I am here with my daughter at an interview. She had an interview yesterday. I took her to that as well. Mally had a dentist appointment yesterday. When I get done recording this live, I need to see if I can get him an earlier dentist appointment than the one that we have scheduled already, because he does have to have a root canal. Or he may have to get two of his teeth pulled out, so I need to stay up on that. Excuse me. However, I made sure he did a good job brushing his teeth earlier today and everything like that. Mally does good brushing his teeth, actually. So if you see my baby and his teeth ain't clean or his breath stank, we probably ran out of toothpaste or something like that, because he actually does a very good job of brushing his teeth. Shit, I be telling him he brush his teeth better than mine, because that's the one who I be wondering, did you even brush them? No. But, and I ain't talking about because the breath stank. I'm talking about because it don't look like you brushed them motherfuckers. Like, put some force to it. Get it. I gotta get the hard, firm bristles and shit like that. But anyway, I'm here with my daughter at her interview, and after we leave here, I have to go to work for a couple of hours or whatnot. And yeah, hopefully I'll be able to lift tomorrow. I need to check the weather and make sure that it's not going to rain, just so I can make a few dollars to stay afloat. I'm not trying to do too much because I do still need to get my car fixed. However, anyway, we went to go see the Michael movie last night, and it was pretty good. I just thought that they were going to go more into depth about Michael, about Michael, you know, like when he had the accusations of touching children, or when he allegedly had this issue with the drugs that led to his death, you know, by the doctors and things. I was looking to see those type of things in the Michael movie. You know, how he started his house, and what was it, Netherland or something like that. I was thinking I was going to see, you know, more information about that, but we didn't. So, you know, that was that or whatever. However, the performances were good. The actors were good. The singing, the dancing, everything was good. I fell asleep the last couple of minutes, so I can't really say what happened on the end. But for the most part, we had a good time. We had us some hibachi and sat at the drive-in, and, you know, that was cool. I know you watched the whole thing, baby. Mommy be the one going to sleep right after 9 o'clock. I'm telling y'all, I goes to bed at 9 o'clock. I do not be ripping and running these streets. Y'all gotta excuse me. I'm in the midst of taking my nails off, so I just have 3 remaining that I have to take off.
Can I see the front so Lex can hear?
And yeah, you can sit in the front till Lex come back. Say hi, Mal.
Hi.
So yeah, that's that or whatever. But I did appreciate going to see it and whatnot. We, like I said, we went to the drive-in, which I'm not going to the drive-in with kids no more. I'm just going to the drive-in when it's just me and the adults or something, because we can roll up, smoke, get our food and everything, chill and relax. Mally ass wanted to be all up in the front, touching this, that, everything else and everything. So anyway, but my baby had a good time. He stayed up and watched the whole movie. Ate his hibachi, ate his snacks, and was good. Went back to that room and fell right to sleep. Got him up this morning, and he had took a shower right before we had went too, so he was nice and tired. Got him up this morning, got him cleaned up, brushed his teeth, oiled his hair up, and yeah, he's going to have to sit with me today while I go to work. But it's a little area, it's a table. He's not going to be in the way. We not doing no violations or nothing like that. And he's going to sit with me so that I can get shit taken care of. That's the only way I'm going to be able to stay afloat. Hey, Uncle Jukebox. That's going to be the only way that I'm able to stay afloat, though. So, yeah. I might be a few minutes late. I got to be to work at 11. But my baby got to come to her interview, so I'm only gonna be like a few minutes late. I'm gonna send a text and let them know, but when I get there, I'm gonna do the best that I could do. Which I've never worked at a fast food restaurant for real, other than when I was a teenager. I had worked for one of my grandmother's friends. She owned a restaurant, and I used to work the little cash register, and I would make the trays when I was like 15 or 16. But ever since then, I haven't worked at a restaurant. And my friend, she happens to work at a restaurant or whatever, and I'm like, oh, I want to come make some sandwiches. You know, she's like, you want to get a job at my job or whatever, you know, it'll help out. And I'm like, yeah, like, I don't think I'm too good to make no fucking sandwiches. I used to sell food anyway. I like working with food per se, even though I used to sell stuff like steak bites, lamb chops, yams, greens, macaroni, cornbread, seafood, pasta salads, and stuff like that. So, you know, I'm not too good to make a sandwich. And, you know, that's what I say about people. I used to cook real food. Like, real food. But, you know, going into this Subway and making sandwiches or whatever, it's easy to slap all that shit up on that motherfucking sub. But when it's time to close them bitches, when y'all come in there ordering 30 fucking toppings and all that shit, and it's time to close it and wrap them subs up all nice and neat for y'all to take home or take wherever and eat. Hold on. It's not as easy as you would think to present. And I was telling them, I only went to work there one day. I could work the fuck out of the cash register as long as I know what to do. And I only had one incident that I didn't know what to do, and it's because it was the special of the day, and I rung it up, and it had a full price, and I didn't know that I had to total it out before it would discount it for the special of the day. Once she taught me that, I'm like, oh, okay, now I see, and I was able to do that, run through that cash register. So that was no problem. Making the sandwiches is no problem and things like that. I just got to learn how to wrap them really good or whatnot. But, you know, I don't think I'm too good for that. But you see how I was saying, oh, I used to sell food where I was cooking soul food. But now I don't think I'm too good to make sandwiches. And even somebody who makes sandwiches can teach me how to do something. You get what I'm saying? So I never think I'm too good for anything. I had to call them like, hey, can you come teach me how to wrap this? You know, can you come teach me this? And once you teach it to me, I'll get it. So, you know, that's pretty cool or whatever. And I'm going to stick to that. And then when I can lift, I'm going to lift because I need to, again, stay afloat. My baby needed some gym shoes. He needed a haircut. But he still ain't got a haircut. I'm thinking about letting it grow out. Let me see you, Mally. Y'all see his jaw? It's starting to go down a little bit. I got to go to storage, too, and get us some more clothes. And really, I just really need to do my laundry, which I haven't got around to doing yet. And I was going to do it this morning before work, but Lex got an interview. So it's always something, which is why I haven't got around to doing my laundry, which is why he hasn't changed clothes, but I'll be making sure he be clean. Because I hand wash some shit quick. But I need to actually go, bless you, baby, go wash our loads of clothes or whatnot. So that's still on my agenda. But my baby is fresh and clean and everything like that. So that's all that matters. His clothes are clean, too. I did change him after I had picked him up from my other kids or whatnot. So, yeah, anyway, just trying to stay afloat, stay on top of things, get stuff together so that I can move. I'm trying to move. But, yeah. Other than that, everything is everything. Trying to get these babies a house, a townhouse, apartment, or something for all of my kids. Because even my teenagers, you know, my kids used to be in around me. So us leaving, like my brother's house, I had to leave on March 11th, and it's been about 2.5 months maybe since we've been from my brother's house. Yeah, so this is really like the longest my kids ever been away from me, because even at their dad's house, you know, I could drive out there, you know, and stuff like that. And even with them being at their friend's house, because that's their friend, I am their mother, those are their friends and their mother. So with my kids being over there, I still go see my kids. Like Even right now, you need to go to the doctor, you need to go to your eyeglass appointment, you gotta go here, you gotta go there, you gotta interview. I still go see my kids. Oh, y'all need some food, I gotta go grocery shopping, or I need to order y'all some food, or I gotta go lift to do this or do that. So I'm active in my kids' life no matter what. But being that I've been at the rooms and stuff, well, when we had to leave the Quality Inn in Southfield where I was renting the double suite, my kids haven't been with me because I don't want to be renting 2 rooms. It costs too much, and I'm not going to be able to save to move if I'm paying $3,000 a month at the room. So I need them to be able to stay with their dad. That's why I asked them to go and stay so that I could save up some money, but it didn't work like that or whatever. So I ended up letting them go back to their friend's house. I was sleeping in my car a few days. But then it's like somebody was messing with my car, which is why I wasn't lifting. You know, it's not like I was making excuses. Somebody was really messing with my car or whatever. But I still got to say, fuck that. Long as I'm not putting nobody's life in danger, I still have to turn on my car and lift so I can take care of my kids or whatever. So, you know, it's coming along. It's coming along. I be doing everything I could do. So a part-time job as well as lifting should help me, you know. And at least I could be able to put my kids in a house, a townhouse. Lex is 18 now. She's about to be 19 in September. Amir is about to turn 18 in October. You know, so my 2 oldest children, they're old enough. I can get a house and put them in it. And then I can just go and check on them. Oh, y'all okay? Every day, like I do now. Y'all okay? Y'all need me to do this? Y'all need me to do that? Until they get a car. Then when they get a car, they'll handle even more business of their own. So, you know, that's what I'm trying to prepare my kids for. That way, because really, Mally and Mari can live with me. My older kids, they can live in a house on their own. As long as I'm coming there and checking up on them. They're big. I raised them. I ain't raised no fucking dummies. You know, they know how to cook. They know how to clean up and all that. Our house don't be looking like shit. It be everybody else's that we got to go live with who house look like shit and stank. So, yeah, you know, they know how to do that. And that's what I'm preparing them for. Lex getting a job, then Mir can get a job. Mir can go to online high school and get a job. You know, so they not dumb, they not slow. They can prepare themselves. Once he get a job, y'all, they can start off with little bills. If I can help them get into a house or a townhouse, I can help them with that, and they can be responsible for little bills, their Wi-Fi, their DTE and stuff, and I can get married or something and take Mally and Mari with me. And that way my older teenagers are responsible for themselves and little bills like their cell phone bills and little utilities and stuff like that. That teaches them responsibility, helps them build their credit, and I'm not treating them like no little bitty ass babies. How people be trying to make it seem like I'm teaching my children. But no, this is what I've been doing. People just been hindering us in many different ways, trying to make it seem like I don't know what I'm doing. But this is what I'm trying to prepare my kids for. So yeah, you know, they'll be good. Lex had an interview at Amazon. I think she's gonna like Amazon. I loved Amazon. When I worked at Amazon in Livonia, I just had a situation that came about where I ended up having to quit. Or really, I got terminated because of attendance. But it was because I was living with my kids at the hotel because some shit had happened while living at somebody else's house. So, you know, history repeats itself, but you see how I'm doing it different now. My kids are older now. When I was living at the hotel back in 2020 for that little week when I actually lost my job at Amazon, it's because my kids wasn't old enough to be at the hotel by themselves. You get what I'm saying? My baby was really a baby then. I couldn't just leave him running around no fucking hotel with my teenagers. The toddlers don't listen like that for real. I can't get them put out while I'm at Amazon on the line. So I've been through so much stuff, and this while I'm going through it now, my kids are starting to see, and I'm pretty sure they recognize it like, okay, this is what my mama was talking about. Now I see why she did this like this like this, and this like this. That's why I say don't do as I say, not as I do. Because I made the mistakes already. I'm trying to prevent you from making them. Or when you do make them, look, when I made that mistake, I had to do it like this, so you could do it like this, you know? I don't be babying my kids. They not slow. They smart as fuck. People be trying to make it seem like me and my kids are slow. And that's what I be telling my kids. Like, look, this is a dog-eat-dog world out here. And people be thinking I make these videos for clout. Really, I make these videos for my kids. Because when I'm long and dead and gone, they can come back and watch this shit. Like, this is what we went through. Don't forget it. This how you get over it. Don't let people belittle you or talk to you like you crazy. You better stand up to these motherfuckers. Play dumb. Don't be dumb. Because this is what I had to learn as I got older. I'm teaching it to you now. Like, this, I'm hearing 48 Laws of Power, which I still have yet to read the book. I tried to read it. When I got through the first couple of chapters, the first couple of laws, that book creeps me the fuck out. It's something about the 48 Laws of Power that I don't like. It's not that I can't read it, I don't like it. So, I stopped reading it, but I'm hearing that right now, like, you will damn near, the way that my mind is, you will damn near think I read the 48 Laws of Power. I never read that book. But I'm teaching power to my kids because that's what people try to take from you the most. You would think it'd be money and stuff like that, but really people try to take your power. They try to belittle you and fuck with your head and shit. Because when people can fuck with your head, they can fuck with anything you got. So, you know, that's what I would be trying to get my kids to realize, and other people too. It's not that I think I'm oh so smart or better than people. It's just that we all get out of this game of life, you all get a hand dealt to you. Everybody's is not the same. But the end goal is to what? Win. So if everybody got cards, but nobody's card is the same, but everybody trying to win, that means it's different ways to do shit. So don't let people program shit in your head. I'm hearing there's no wrong way to eat a Reese's. There's no wrong way to win the race, to win the game, to beat the odds. But they'll make you think that, oh, you doing it wrong. Oh, it ain't done like that. And when you break generational curses and cycles and you do it on your own and you get it done faster or something, you're a threat. You're a problem.
Now you're just asking.
You get it? So I'm teaching my kids that. Like, live your life. Don't let people belittle you. You can do exactly what you want to do. Anybody can. So, yeah. You know. But I feel pretty good. Or whatnot. I'm hearing Drake and Future. Life's good. I keep channeling Drake and Future. And not trying to be funny, but that make me think of my friend Belcher. Because when I used to get rides from him, like he'd pick me up sometime, we'd ride through the city and be talking and shit like that. We'd be listening to when Drake and Future did the mixtape with Jumpman on it, Jumpman, them boys up to something. We used to be listening to that all the time. I'm hearing Drake and Future, like a collaboration is about to take place that's gonna be a badass collaboration, like how Drake and Future mixtapes was hitting, them bitches was slapping. Somebody about to come together, they gonna collab, they're gonna do great work together. I'm hearing, because y'all know I said I wanted to do the t-shirt and legging line called Collaboration Creations. And I said I wanted to work with Detroit versus everybody. And I had said I wanted to give Cash Doll a shirt and ask her if she could wear it, but everybody was like, Cash Doll ain't gonna want to work with nobody like you, or something like that. But I'm hearing collaboration. Somebody's about to want to work with somebody, and it's going to be a really good deal. I'm also hearing marriage and power couple. Like, somebody works with somebody who be around rappers, or I'm hearing young nigga move that dope. Like, dope dealers and rappers. Hood niggas, killers, gorillas, and drug dealers. However, I'm hearing in the industry, somebody is famous. Somebody is famous and they want to work with somebody who probably isn't famous, but like me. Maybe somebody famous wants to work with me. I'm hearing collaborations, and it's going to be good business deals. So, yeah. And Jumpman is Michael Jordan, and Michael Jordan is remaking a lot of shoes right now. Collaborations. I'm hearing different colors, like upgraded. Somebody's about to get ready to go shopping too. Somebody's about to be upgraded. Their love life is getting upgraded, because I'm hearing partner, let me upgrade you. Beyonce and Jay-Z is relevant too. And you know how they like a power couple as far as running an empire in the music industry, and then like they got Blue Ivy and the kids, the twins, you know, and look at Blue Ivy. She's taking over. She be performing with Beyonce, and she's really, really good, just like her mother. It's something like that going on too. And I'm hearing you'll be surprised who watches you and your children online. Like celebrities and their kids watch you online. I'm hearing like Kim Kardashian and what's her and Kanye West's daughter name? Northwest and stuff like that. It's something like that. Somebody wants to work with somebody and their children, or they want to get a story. Like me and my kids, we've been through a lot. Somebody wants to hear our story or make it a movie or something like that. So yeah, I'm hearing collaborations, deals on top of deals on top of deals. And if you go to my Facebook page, Collaboration Creations, it's the picture of my kids when they was young. That picture is about 7 years old. That's when I first came up with the idea. Mally was a baby. He was just born. That was like 2020. So yeah, whatever happened in 2020, I'm hearing the massive resets, and whatever happened in 2020 is coming to fruition. Like a lot of people was tested in 2020. You can roll the window down, baby. And I'm hearing a lot of us were put through tests, and those of us who overcome the test are about to be rewarded, is what I'm hearing. Like if you put in the hard work, started from 2020, you beat COVID, you beat all these tests, you remain loyal, you stood 10 toes on what you believe in, you ain't trade on your family, you weren't bought out, you weren't bribed or nothing like that, you about to be rewarded. I'm hearing because you beat the test of all times. So that's what's in the energy. But yeah, guys, I'm about to get off of here.
Mom, you should do their Wi-Fi.
I'm about to smoke me these tails because it's like 4 nice tails here. I mean, but when you got like a bestie who just smoke more than you, one thing I ain't got to worry about is motherfucking smoking. But yeah. And she leaves me all the tails too. That's why I be saying that niggas be not trying to be funny, but niggas be thinking that they can bribe me with some sex or something. I mean, or some weed or some liquor or some chump change to be like, oh, well, if you come smoke with me or you come fuck me and I smoke with you or I give you some gas money. Like, what? Not even trying to be funny. And this is, I could call my friend who would make sure that I'm straight, or make sure me and my son eat, or if I'm stranded and I need some gas, make sure I'm straight. And if I gotta pay her back, I gotta pay her back. Sometimes she may say, Leah, don't even worry about that shit. But to think that I gotta give away some ass for some gas is crazy. Well, I call my brother. And not saying that disrespectful, because if I'm dating a man and you don't got it or you don't got it, that's a good thing. If I be like, you know what, let me call my friend, she might can help me, and then I can go lift and get it for us, pay her back real quick. Or I can call my brother, hey Denzel, can you send me $20 real quick for gas so I can turn on my lift so I can go make me some money? I can send you the $20 back if you want me to, or not, I could just get it off the brotherly love, thank you. But to think that you gotta disrespect me, to bribe me for some gas money so you can fuck, you crazy. And that's what I be saying to people. Like, granted, I don't got no family. I do got one brother. I do got one friend. I got lift. And I got some hands. Don't ever try to disrespect me like that. But anywho. Oh, Mally, get that syringe. Your tooth not hurting? You don't got to take the pain ones. What you got to take this antibiotic. Here, fill it up. You know how to do it. Oh, I had to open it for you. You know how to do it. I do need to go get me a t-shirt though. When I get to Subway, I'm gonna put the apron on too. And my sports bra and stuff, because like I said, when I go into places I do try to be professional, but as long as I'm in my car, this is my car. I need to wash my hair. I still haven't washed it yet, but I would just put it in ponytails in the back so that I can go to work. I didn't feel like wearing that wig. I took my braids out. I needed to oil my hair, and when I oil my hair, it'll make my wig slip because I don't use that glue and shit because it pulls out my edges. Y'all see how delicate my edges are? That's why people be saying they bald, but they not bald. They just really, my hair is really thin in these two spaces right here. Anyway, guys, I love y'all. It's the weekend. Bye. Have a good time. Enjoy yourselves. Go outside, get grounded, get some fresh air. Maybe I don't have to work or do anything tomorrow. Maybe I'll pick up my kids and I could take them with me downtown or something, and we can walk around and talk and get some fresh air and breathe and shit. Because like I said, people be acting like they trying to keep my kids hostage. They be acting like they don't want my kids around me. And I said that like, dang, it be acting like, it be seeming like when I go to DJ house, his mama be acting like she my kid's mama. That's why I had to say, like, is this bitch slow or confused or something? Like, do somebody need to get fucked up? And this is what I be saying, but you got to be smart about how you do shit. Because I peep shit. I ain't slow. Neither am I scary or could be bribed or have no blackmail that nobody can hold over me. So you got the wrong bitch. A thief is a thief. A liar is a liar. And I expose them. So yeah. But I'm about to get off here. Hopefully Lex will be coming out in a minute. I'm about to text up there and let them know that I'm probably going to be running a little bit late. But my baby need her a job. So that, again, when I put them in the house, they'll be able to maintain some things. You know, I like going to the drive-ins, but it's one thing that they need to upgrade their screens to like some 4K or 5K or something, or however you call it. The screens need to be updated just a little bit so like it could be better picture quality. And I know it's outside, but still. Or like it needs to be a different design, like a little tilt to it a little bit or something so that it shows different or something, or I don't know.
I couldn't really see.
Because depending on the angle, the lighting and stuff, sometimes it's the quality changes. I noticed or whatnot.
Mom, what is this place?
Lex is at a job interview. I think it's a daycare over here. Or like a place for autistic kids. You know, her last job, she was just working with autistic kids. So it's probably something like that.
Mom, you still have to say it on live.
What? That she was working with autistic kids?
Yes.
Boy, there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with autistic kids.
No, just like saying it.
Speaking of, even though you ain't autistic, I do need to go to Dollar Tree because I need to get you some flashcards, some blank index cards, because you need to write some words. Like, I'm going to try to give you 5 words at a time that can make a sentence, and I want you to practice those 5 words this week and then be able to put those index cards into a sentence and spell each of those 5 words, because I want you to, because you didn't go to school this year, I need to make sure that you can spell a sentence, write a sentence, read a sentence. So that's what we're going to be working on. And you can handle 5 at a time. Like, I don't know, the boy ran to school. You know, little stuff like that. Learn how to spell all of those words, put it in a sentence, organize it without me telling you how to do it or what to do at all. So we're going to start off writing the words 5 at a time. When you write it, spell it out. For instance, the, you're going to write T-H-E spells the. T-H-E spells the. T-H-E spells the. And I know you know how to spell the, but that's what I'm using. T-H-E spells the. And when you write it, you say it. That's how you learn it. Write it, say it. T-H-E spells the. Because if you just writing, you could be writing and go into La La Land. I do it all the time. That's why I turn on the GPS when I'm driving. Because I can know where I'm going. But if I get to thinking too much, baby, I tell Lo all the time, I'll be in Kentucky, Ohio, some motherfucking where, because I bet you get to driving. So I be turning on the GPS because I get into thought when I'm driving. I be paying attention to the road and everything, the lights and everything, but I be in deep thought. So I want you to know and practice those things. And as the weeks go by, we're going to do, harder words. We're going to work ourselves up to all the first grade sight words and stuff like that. So that at least when you go to school this year, when school start back up and I put you in the first grade, you won't be behind. And then they can go from there. Because I ain't no teacher, baby. Not when it comes to teaching these motherfucking kids, baby. Because if you had 5 motherfucking apples and you ate 3, you had how many left? The moment somebody say 3, that's how I be feeling sometimes. Because if you got 5 fingers, take away 3. How many you got left? And you tell me 3? Okay. So now you fucking with me. So I ain't for that kind of teaching. I could teach you about some life lessons or some shit, but when it come to teaching like that, for real, no. I could teach my son because he's my son, and when I feel like whooping his ass because I know what he's capable of doing, I want to whoop your ass because stop acting dumb and I know that you can do this. But see, when it comes to a classroom of kids or something like that, and I can see the potential in you, but you just acting dumb, I can't whoop other people's kids. Or I can't be telling them or cussing at them or telling them to sit down because them other people's kids. But my kids, yeah. So, I know what I can do and what I can't do, is what I'm saying. But I could teach my son to read. And some kids be spoiled. Like Mally is very intelligent and he learns very easily. But when it comes to learning school shit, sometimes he don't feel like it. And when he don't feel like it, he act like he can't do it. And now you about to get your ass whipped. Because now you fucking with me. You can do it. You don't want to do it. You want to go get back on the tablet or go play the game or something. So no, it's a difference. That's why I said some of these kids ain't slow, they bad. And need their ass whooped. So yeah, anywho, speaking of autistic, some of these kids do not be autistic and ADHD and all that. They be bad as fuck and need the belt. But yeah, guys, I'm getting off here. Boy, give me that syringe. Actually, put it back in your coat pocket so I don't lose it. Because you're going to have to take some more medicine later. Alright, guys. I love y'all.
Bye.
I'll talk to y'all later. Since it's 10:30, I need to send a text because I know it's going to take me more than 30 minutes to get back to the east. Anyway, because I'm out in Southfield. So, yeah, and I got to drop my daughter off.
Bye.
So, yeah. I'm probably going to be like an hour late. And I'm so sorry, but they are working with me. And I did explain to the manager and the supervisor, like, ma'am, I'm trying to do everything that I can do right now. I'm trying to move and get my kids in the house. But it's like, I'm fighting to stay afloat. Sometimes I might have to bring my baby to work. She just was understanding. Like, I understand a lot of people go through CPS battles and all types of stuff like that. So, yes, please, because I'm trying my hardest. And it's making me think of the Netflix series Maid. And I was just saying, I'll be a maid if I have to be a maid at first to start off to take care of my kids. I just said that the other day. And when I was talking about Jennifer Lopez and Maid in Manhattan, and she was embarrassed to tell the rich man that she was a maid, but he still fell in love with her. Like, all you have to do is be your true, authentic self when it comes to people. That's Febreze. Put it down. All you have to do is I be Febreze my car down when I be smoking it, and I'm about to start lifting. But all you gotta do is be your true, honest self with people sometimes, and that's how you build the best relationships. It don't matter if they richer than you, if they have more than you, if they have more degrees or quote unquote knowledge than you do. Be yourself. Can't nobody teach you nothing if you already walking around pretending that you know everything. That's why I'm quick to tell somebody, oh, I don't know how to do that. Can you show me how to do that? You have to teach it to me if I don't know it. And I don't think I'm too good to learn. So yeah. Anywho, it's the weekend. Enjoy. And y'all be safe in these Detroit streets or wherever you may be from in the United States of America or the world in general. I love you guys. Stay safe, keep your head up, and again, wishing y'all nothing but love, joy, peace, happiness, abundance, good health, good wealth, prosperity, and all that good shit that us good ass people deserve.
If you celebrate with him, smash. If Stone Cold crashed